got patrol.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess January alongside Eric Jimson, and tonight we are at DeLaSalle High School as the Islanders take on the North St. Paul Polars. Now Eric, tonight we have an interesting matchup because both teams are entering today's contest on opposing sides of the spectrum, right? DeLaSalle has started off their season hot, they're 3-0, but the Polars have yet to find a W this season.
Well, I think it'd be big for North St. Paul to continue to go at it hard, and you want to always get that first win out of the way just to break the ice and feel like you can give yourself a chance as a team. If you're DeLaSalle, you have some very talented players and a rich history. They want to continue to stay on the track that they've been on and keep this winning thing going.
One thing both teams do have in common, though, is their ability to just flat out score the ball. DeLaSalle has two D1 commits. Jamison Battle will be attending George Washington University. He's averaging 30 points. And Terrell Terry, who won't be playing tonight, is averaging 23 points. He'll be attending Stanford University. So they both can score the ball. And on North St. Paul side, same thing. Shahid Muhammad is averaging 23 points, and DeJuan Carter is averaging 27. So I don't think either team is going to have an issue tonight scoring the ball.
Well, if you're North St. Paul, despite what your two main players are averaging, you're going to need others to chip in because it hasn't resulted in a win yet this year. So for them, they're going to have to want to find a third or fourth option to get on those guys' backs and chip in with them. As far as everything goes for DeLaSalle, they have the formula right. They go to their two main dogs, they carry the load, and then the rest fill in from there. So just going to see which team can put up the most points.
And another thing I wanted to talk about was DeLaSalle's championship state of a team. So obviously they've been good over the past couple of years. And how does that change the way North St. Paul may be playing in this game, knowing they're playing such a high-quality team?
Well, if anything, if they're actual competitors, it should elevate their game. Like, make sure they'll have a heightened sense of urgency when they come in here. They know this is a place where it's tough for teams to win, so they'll come in here with a heightened sense of urgency. I'm pretty sure the coaches preach to them that this could be a huge statement game for them, and this can get them on the map locally and give them confidence going forward, especially giving that first win out the way.
All right, we have an exciting matchup on the way in just a few minutes. You're watching high school basketball.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Hi, everyone, and welcome back. If you are just joining us, I'm Jessica January alongside Eric Jimson. And tonight we are at DeLaSalle High School as the Islanders take on the North St. Paul Polars. Right now they're doing starting lineups, so we'll go ahead and do the lineups as well. For DeLaSalle, we have number 12, Kajan White, number 20, Andrew Irwin, number 22, Samaj Hart, number 23, Jamison Battle, and number 44, Jalen Travis. For the North St. Paul Polars, we have DeJuan Carter, who's number 1, number 3, Brendan Langford Johnson, number 4, Mikkel Twyman, number 30, Shahid Muhammad, and number 32, Ben Teagland. One huge key here for the Islanders, Eric, is number 10, Terrell Terry, is not playing tonight, as we talked about earlier. He's out with a shoulder injury. So we're going to see a different look here with this DeLaSalle team.
Yeah, somebody will have to step up majorly in his place. I mean, it's just has to be a next man up mentality. All these other guys, they practice just as many hours a week. I mean, they're in all the film studies, same session. So whatever that their coach has been prepping them for, somebody's going to have to step up and pick up the ball while Terrell's out tonight.
DeLaSalle is in good hands, though, with new head coach Travis Bledsoe, who went to DeLaSalle. He was on the Lynx scout team. He coached the Jones brothers. He played pro himself, so he's been in these situations himself. He's seen these situations in other teams. So, like you said, I'm sure someone is going to step up for sure.
Yeah, the best teacher in life is experience, so it's always nice to have someone in your corner who has been through it, or at least knows their way around the block. So these Islanders won't lack any confidence tonight, even without one of their best players, because I'm pretty sure their coaches instilled them with the game plan and confidence and things they need tonight to go out here and execute and try to hold serve at home.
All right, we had a jump ball there, but looks like they'll do a redo.
Might stole the tip.
And now we're underway. DeLaSalle will control the tip. As stated before earlier, Jamison Battle has started this season with averaging 30 points as the Islanders turn it over, so we'll be watching for him tonight. Corner 3 for Muhammad, that's off. DeLaSalle pulls it back. White with the drive, good defense. A foul up top. White drove to the basket.
Early on, I see that North is packing that paint heavily. Looks like they're a little undersized. Looks like they're trying to make sure they keep DeLaSalle out of the lane.
Irwin will inbound it for DeLaSalle, up to Battle. Pull-up jumper at the elbow, that's long. Langford Johnson will bring it up for the Polars. Handoff in the corner to Twyman. Polars remaining patient. Nice pass to Muhammad, but he has nowhere to go under there. Kick to Langford Johnson, and that's long. Rebounded by DeLaSalle. Half-court pass, that's turned over. Intercepted by Langford Johnson. And corner 3 from Muhammad, and off again.
Just a few early looks from 3 from North St. Paul. They got to knock down a few of those if they want to get off this early snide here and get their first win of the season.
And Muhammad's averaging about 22 points per game, so he'll knock those shots down. Those are good shots for him.
Yeah, they'll come. That's good looks. Got to just keep taking them.
Battle looking for the first points of the game, and that's short. And a foul under the basket. That was Travis. A little bit too aggressive on the box out. .24 left. Polars or Islanders yet to score a basket. I think maybe they need a little bit more time to settle in after that JV game.
Yeah, anytime, I mean, an extended break like that, I'm pretty sure they weren't anticipating that. This game almost didn't go into 8 o'clock, so could be a little bit out of sync, but they'll get going here and pick it up soon.
Nice hustle by both teams on the other end. Yeah, the JV team before this game was going to go into double overtime, and then they decided to call it, so both teams pretty antsy, ready to get out and play, but they had to keep waiting. North St. Paul showing a press here. Battle around the defender, and he draws the foul.
I see why he's averaging the points that he's averaging. He's uber aggressive here early. I mean, just from an array of different shots from all over the floor. It looks like he's going to be in attack mode all night.
First free throw good for Battle. And the Islanders will be the first team on the board tonight. Second one good as well. And DeLaSalle will be up 2-0 here in the first half. North running a few screens for Carter as he dances around, and he'll get called for the travel. Polar showing some full court press here.
I like both teams doing a good job talking on defense early on in the game. That's something you sometimes you don't see out of teams at this level, the communication on defense, which is very important. If you want to be a great defensive team, you got to communicate.
Battle on the curl, and he's fouled. And he'll take another trip to the free throw line. DeLaSalle staying patient and obviously trying to go to their strong suit, which is battle. And within a minute, he's at his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, he missed a few shots early, but sometimes for an elite scorer like Battle is, I mean, just to see a few shots go through the basket at the free throw line can get them jump started. So
exactly. Second free throw good for Battle as well. All 4 points to him. And we'll make a sub here for DeLaSalle as Travis checks out and number 25, Krishan Greer, checks in for the first time in the game. A little full court press there by DeLaSalle. Carter with a pull-up jumper on baseline, and that's good. First bucket for the Polars. 15 minutes to go. Hard up top, he'll drive it. Left hand scoop, and that's good.
Great finish at the left right there, nice drive.
Really good body control on that. Muhammad with the three, and that's good. Now Muhammad saw the first three go in, so.
Yeah, back-to-back possessions for North St. Paul where their two leading scorers got on the board. So, I mean, it looks like they're finally settling into this game, and that can get the rest of the team jump-started. Those two are going to have to continue to carry the load.
So elbow three knocked down by Muhammad, and then Polars forced a turnover. And now they'll get the offensive possession. Polars down by 1, 5-6. 14 left to go. Langford Johnson with the short pull-up. He's off. Rebounded by Battle. Irwin will push it. Nice extra pass. Up top, Irwin was open but didn't like the shot. He'll pull it back. Islanders passing around. Step back by Battle. That's short. Rebounded by Carter.
Good job by North there. Discipline on defense, rotating and staying in front of the driver. DeLaSalle really looking to attack off the dribble. So that's a good job on that last defensive possession.
Polars attacking right back at them as Muhammad knocks down his second consecutive three. And Polars will take the lead 8-6. Battle with the drive, but he's denied. Muhammad will push pace to Carter. Back to Muhammad again, and he lets it fly, and it's good.
Man. Yeah, it looks like he can really shoot the ball. I mean, he has that number 30 on. I mean, you know, a lot of these young guys wearing that 30 who they model their game after, Steph Curry, he's coming out putting up threes just like him so far early on. So.
And those were tough shots. I mean, the first one he made, he kind of stepped into it, but the last two, transition, they were quick. He let them go, and it was nothing but net.
Yeah, real shooter like that, all they got to do is get in rhythm, see one go in, and then they feel like they can knock them down out of any type of stance, any spot on the court. So.
And this is what the Polars need. This is a unique opportunity for them because Tyrell Terry is out. So if they're able to get an early win on here against this DeLaSalle team, it can completely change the course of their season.
Yeah, them being winless, I mean, they can't worry about who's on the court for DeLaSalle. They just got to go out and play their game. I mean, they just want to make a statement regardless. I mean, this DeLaSalle team is a highly recognized team around this metro area. So any kind of win you can get in here is just major.
North St. Paul Polars up now 11-6, 13 left in the first half, and Shaheed Muhammad just made 3 back-to-back threes. And the Polars not looking to stop here as they set up full court press. Irwin will lead it up for the DeLaSalle Islanders. Handoff back to Irwin from Travis. He'll pull up. That's off. Rebounded by Carter. Polars looking to push pace. Almost turned over, but recovered by Langford Johnson. Corner 3, and that's good for the Polars. That was number 11, Sean West Zimple.
And these guys can shoot the ball. This is something to see right here.
And he had just checked into the game. First shot of the game, knocked it down.
Yeah, good job.
Battle with the right-hand drive, but he's denied. Muhammad will push it up. Top 3 by Carter. And it'll be Islander ball.
And even though he missed there, that's a good shot. After knocking down, I think 4 straight threes for North St. Paul, they go down and get a stop, and you come down and get a good rhythm 3 again. So, I mean, these are good shots. If they can continue to get those looks and knock them down, this lead can balloon.
And on the other end, that was great defense. That was number 5, Aaron Murphy with the rejection. It looked like Battle had a wide open layup, but the Polars are playing highly intense on their defensive end.
Yeah, it's a great job by him rotating from the weak side and going up and challenging a tough player at the basket. That's kind of what happens once you get a couple of deep shots to fall, and then your defense, everything just starts to seem to come a little bit easier for him. And now there's another steal here for him, and as the ref says, he stepped out of bounds. But yeah, you can just see the intensity of North St. Paul's team has just gone up a level after they've strung together a few possessions here, knocking down shots.
Great hustle by Muhammad, but he was out of bounds when he tried to float that one up there for the layup. Polars up 14-6. And Irwin will take it up for the Islanders. Number 11, Amir Whitlock, is in the game for the Islanders for the first time. 3 there is short by Hart. Polars pushing pace again. Carter up top with a pump fake. Another 3. Sean West Simple, and that's 2 for him.
Yeah, that 3-point shot is the ultimate equalizer. I mean, even if there's a gap in talent, if a team can get hot from 3, the way that the Polars are now, you can just completely dominate the game.
Polars with the steal, that's Carter. And a 3 by Muhammad, and he's fouled hard. And he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I like the little leg kick he gave there. That's a crafty move for a player at this level. You don't see that out of many. That's a lightning quick release also. They're gonna have their hands full trying to get him off, run him off the line tonight.
And I think the only way to do that is to try to stop the Polars from being able to get in transition like they've had, which has come from DeLaSalle turnovers, unforced turnovers at that. So if they can try to clean that up on the offensive end, they won't have to run out and foul and be in bad defensive positioning like they've had to so far this game.
Yeah, these teams now are coached up to run after a turnover. You get the turnover, they coach up to run down the court and run to the 3-point line and get it to shooters. I mean, the game has changed a little bit. It used to be you want to 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s, you wanted to get to the basket, but now guys are sprinting the court, getting to their spots and looking for 3s. So DeLaSalle is going to have to take care of the ball. They don't want to keep giving up so many open looks.
Muhammad makes all 3 free throws, and he'll put the Polars up 20-8 as Whitlock just scores a layup.
Missed them coming down court.
Short shot there by the Polars. DeLaSalle in transition. Irwin takes it up the middle, and he'll draw the foul. Excuse me, ref changes the call. That was just tipped out by the Polars. It'll be DeLaSalle ball. Timeout by North St. Paul as they lead 20-8 with about 10:30 left in the first half. And this has been a high intense game so far with the start.
Yeah, I'm impressed with North St. Paul here early on and their ability to knock down shots from the perimeter. It's really been what separated them so far. I mean, also on the defensive end, just playing good job of just clogging up the lane and not letting DeLaSalle get anything easy. They've been having to work for every shot they've gotten so far. So it's been a good job by North St. Paul imposing their will and controlling the game here.
Now, one thing about this North St. Paul team is they were blown out by East Ridge. They lost to Cretan Durham Hall by 4, and then they lost to White Bear Lake by 3. And in those games, they've had leads. They've had leads like this, but then they've blown them. So how can a team like this, like you said, learn from those experiences, which is the best teacher, and try to take down a team like DeLaSalle?
Well, what you have to do is just remain consistent. I mean, the way they play, if this is any indication of the way they played this season, looks like they like to get out in transition and put up a lot of shots. I mean, sometimes you can go hot like they are now, and then, I mean, those shots, if they don't fall, then you can fall in the hole. So with them, I think they're going to have to continue to play great defense because, like I just said, the shots will always be there, but stay consistent on the defensive end and with your effort. And if you get a good enough lead and keep those two things intact, they should be able to maintain and be fine here closing out the game.
Battle had the ball stolen away. That was ripped by Muhammad, who will take it in, and he'll get the and one. He is nonstop.
No, he's like the Energizer Bunny here early on, up and down the floor, active on both ends.
Muhammad showing off how dynamic of a player he is. He has 14 points already, 14 of the Polars' 22. And he'll step to the line to try to convert the three-point play. That one's off. A rare miss, but tipped out by Travis. So it'll remain Polars ball. Sean West Simpo will get a break. And number 10, Merle Smith, will enter the game for the Polars. Muhammad with the head fake. He gets it out to Carter. He'll reset it. A nice spin there. And the and one.
I think North is starting to realize that one-on-one, they like these matchups. It's like they're starting to get a lot of confidence in these matchups on the perimeter. They're just taking advantage of them.
Polars up 24-8. Carter at the line, and that was a beautiful spin at the free throw line. And what the Polars are doing is they're opening up the floor. So like you said, they have the chance to go one-on-one, and they aren't forcing bad shots.
Great job by them executing the offense.
Battle 3 up top. That's short. A nice tip in there by White. Floater, and the foul on number 22, Hart. Looked like he was just way out of position on that one. So Merle Smith will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, these Polars are savvy. I mean, they know how to control their bodies and get the referees on their side. They're drawing the contact and getting to the line, which is a great way to control the game.
First free throw good for Smith. Polars up 16. Second free throw miss, rebounded by Battle. Islanders staying patient. Elbow pull up. That's short. Attempted pass there by Muhammad to Carter, but that was picked off by Greer. He'll set it up, looking to work this offense through Battle. Greer will take the wing three. Off again, rebounded by Muhammad.
DeLaSalle just out of sync on offense. A couple makeable shots, they just haven't been able to get them to fall so far.
Carter off the screen, and that was a white line three. And that's off, rebounded by Battle.
You know, I like to be surprised when guys take those type of shots now, but it's just so common that you just see this at every level now. Guys are willing to shoot these threes from just further and further out.
Battle with the nice one dribble pound, aggressive layup, and he'll get that one to fall. Muhammad up top, nice drive and fake, and that'll be a charge. Good defense, that was number 25, Greer.
Yeah, great job sliding in and helping out the initial defender who got beat.
Number 30, Muhammad, will get a break here. As number 3, Brendan Langford-Johnson returns back to the game.
This is time for DeLaSalle to try to take advantage with Muhammad on the bench, try to cut this deficit a little bit.
Greer up top, one-on-one, gets it into Travis. He'll go to work down low, and he'll draw the foul. Looks like a push by number 32, Ben Teagland. And when shots aren't falling, that's the way you have to go. You have to pound it inside, try to get an easy layup.
Yeah, and with Travis, looks like he's a well put together young man. Like if you have him on the block down there, they got to give him the ball. He has a significant advantage in size over all these guys. So I'm pretty sure he'll be able to take advantage and put a lot of pressure on the defense to slow him down.
Jalen Travis averaging a double-double for the Islanders, 11 points, and leading the team in rebounds, 11 rebounds per game. So far this season, he's been a very consistent, sturdy player for them.
Yeah, no matter, I mean, it sounds easy, but averaging a double-double, that's a tough job. Every night you got to come out and he's banging around with a lot of big guys and throwing his weight around, taking a lot of punishment, but he's the anchor down there, down low for them, and he has to continue to be that tonight for them if they want to get back in this game.
Another offensive foul by the Polars. Foul on number 4, Mikael Twyman, and that's his second foul. Polars now with 17 fouls. And he'll check out as number 22, LeRon Thomas, checks in for the Polars. Greer on the wing, one-on-one matchup. Down to Travis again, but he's blocked. But there will be a foul call. Number 5, Murphy, thought he had it clean, but ref thought otherwise.
And that's just smart offense by DeLaSalle with the Polars already in the bonus with 7 fouls. Just get it down low to battle with Travis and let them attack. I mean, even if you get a clean block, the ref could see it the other way, and then there you go. It's another foul into the team total, and you get free throws.
First free throw short for Travis. Last season for the Islanders, they placed 3rd in the state tournament after losing to Columbia Heights in the semifinals by 2 points. So DeLaSalle obviously looking to continue their legacy of dominating in the basketball world and having players who are just flat out good at basketball.
Yeah, finishing 3rd, that could either do one or two things for a team. If you get a deep three again from the north, but they can do one or two things for a team. I mean, it could inspire a lot of these guys to want to get back to that spot, improve themselves, or I mean, it could be depending on how the way they lost. I mean, sometimes it's so devastating. It's hard to start back from 0 and climb your way all the way back up. But this program is used to, rebounding and staying resilient and making deep postseason runs.
DeLaSalle making their run here. Now only down 9 points after Battle just dropped it off to Greer. Carter with the long 3, and he'll answer right back.
Yeah, he has no hesitation jacking up those shots from range.
Aaron looking inside the Battle, but doesn't like the angle. Battle on the wing, step back, pull up, and that's good. Pull up by Carter, that was deep. And that'll miss everything. Not really the best shot there for the Polars.
That's the gift and the curse of being to the shooter. I mean, when those shots are going in, the coach doesn't say anything, but when you come down and you get a quick shot like that and it doesn't fall, then it's a bad shot.
6:10 left in the first half. Polars up 29-19. A nice dime by Irwin, but missed. That ball bounced around and bounced right out. That was number 12, White. Muhammad back in the game for the Polars. Nice matchup with Battle, who's at 6'7". Catch and shoot by Langford Johnson. That's off. Rebounded by Travis. Greer will look to push, but no numbers. Lob in a Battle. Catch and shoot, and that's in. Delay a game warning for the Islanders. And now we can see Battle is starting to warm up here. Just catching, shooting, not doing anything fancy, going to his sweet spots, and it's showing.
Yeah, with the Polars already in early foul trouble and Battle having a matchup advantage as it is, they got to just keep feeding him. He's going to be able to take advantage down there and assert his will on the game.
Muhammad up top, and he loses it out of bounds. Good defense, Islanders.
You're starting to see the energy shift. DeLaSalle with a few consecutive buckets. Now their defense is going up a level. As North took a few bad shots, and now their intensity is falling a level. So it's been a game of runs here early on.
Crowd getting into it a little bit more too.
Yeah, this always helps when you got the home crowd behind you.
A little bit more aggressive defense by the Polars. 3 by Battle, that's short. Langford Johnson will bring it up for the Polars. And Carter will get called for the travel. Polars kind of lost their rhythm here.
Yeah, you want your best players being aggressive, but last 2 times Carter has touched the ball, but just a little bit of rush. He's going to have to slow down and work the offense. He'll get his looks.
Greer thought about it in the corner. He'll take it in. And a foul by Murphy. That's the second foul for Murphy, and it looks like he's been in decent position on the help side, but just can't seem to get the clean block that he is looking for.
Yeah, and that could be just sometimes, it depends on which guys you have reffing. Sometimes the guys let that go, and then if it's 50-50, they, some refs, they'll call it every time. So you got to just be cognizant of how the game is being called and which shots you want to go after and which ones you have to just let go if you're a player.
Greer will hit both free throws. Islanders were down by as much as 16 points, and now they've cut the deficit. It's 23-29. Only down 6 points now. With about 4 minutes left in the first half. Carter will drive and kick. Muhammad will kick it out. That 3 is long, rebounded by Carter. He'll get it back with the floater, and that's good. North St. Paul will continue the full court press. Corner shot by DeLaSalle, rims out, rebounded by Muhammad. Number 14, Evan Boyd, has checked in for DeLaSalle. Nice left hand by Murphy.
Good ball movement right there. Finding the right man under the basket. He was able to go over the nice strong finish.
Over to Boyd. White in the corner. And Battle will get it up top. Nice pass to White. Wide open layup. Battle showing off some of his point guard skills here.
That UCLA type cut on that baseline has been there a few times from DeLaSalle. They like to get that cut on the baseline and feed them. Good job by them running their offense.
Murphy tried to put back Carter's miss, but it looks like Carter actually bumped him. And North St. Paul with an empty possession. Travis down low. He'll go back to the right shoulder, and that's off.
Yeah, he loves that right shoulder hook. That drop to the middle. He's got to convert him. It's been there a few times.
Langford Johnson off the ball screen. He'll get it back. Some ball movement by the Polars. And another travel. .25 Greer is back on the floor for the Islanders. And for the Polars, Murphy will get a break as Twyman enters back into the game.
This will be a pivotal final 2.5 minutes with the game only being an 8-point game. Which team can close out the half strong is going to be key, and who gets off to a good start in the second half.
Irwin with a pull-up. That's short. Rebounded by White. Somehow gets to Battle, and he drops it in. Battle now leading the team with 12 points. And he came alive after missing the first few jumpers in the beginning of the game. Carter lost the ball as Langford Johnson recovers it, and he'll hit the jumper. Battle with the pull-up. Short, rebounded by Travis. And a scary play there as Muhammad tried to box out Travis, but obviously you can see the size difference there. That was a little scary, but looks like he's all right.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight coming down on the smaller player. He's a tough kid. He shakes it off and keep playing.
Polars now with 10 team fouls with still 1:40 left to go. Still up 35-27, and Travis will get 2 free throws here. First one is good.
Very extreme vocal exchange from the Poles with their coach. I mean, these guys are engaged with what the coach wants to get done out there. I like the communication.
Travis will knock down both free throws. And the Islanders within 6 points. Langford Johnson at the point. Polars looking to get a good shot here. Carter up top. Battle gambles for that one. Pull up off by Twyman. And DeLaSalle will come down for the offensive possession.
He missed him on the missed Battle on the cut there. You got to get him the ball.
Whitlock with the 3, which was long. Rebounded by the Polars. It's a foul there on number 44, Travis, as he'll get a break for the rest of the half. And Langford Johnson bringing it up again.
He's been extremely poised. Langford Johnson, you get him into their offense, you always need a play like that. Looks like he's very comfortable running the show and being the point guard, getting this team into the offense and getting them a good shot.
Nice dish to there. to 25, Dharma Tokpa, who finishes the right-hand layup. Good patience by the Polars. DeLaSalle looking to respond. Irwin up top. Whitlock will take it out. Clock's running down, about 6 seconds left.
Yeah, we got to get going.
Floater right into some defense, no foul. Battle tries to tip it back in. And that will do it for the half. Score at half at the DeLaSalle High School, 37 for North St. Paul Polars, 29 for the Islanders. North St. Paul is led by Muhammad, who had 3 quick threes. He has 14 points still, so he kind of cooled off at the end of the first half. DeJuan Carter has 10 points. So both of those guys really starting off this game being extremely aggressive. And for DeLaSalle, obviously Battle is doing it on every single aspect of the game. He's rebounding, he's assisting. He has 12 points for this team. What do you think we have coming up for the second half?
Well, second half, I think it's going to just be a match. It's going to be a signs of who's going to be able to impose their will and play their game the best. I think DeLaSalle, they're going to have to try to get the ball inside more to Battle and Travis. They've had a couple of times now where Battle came on the cut baseline. They didn't hit them in the spot that they needed to hit them. So I think they should look for that. And also for them continue to run North St. Paul off the three-point line. Early in the game, North St. Paul was able to get a lot of quick, easy open threes. And as the half went on, that kind of slowed down. And on the other end for North St. Paul, just continue to be aggressive. I mean, they're attacking off the dribble. Everybody is making the extra pass, continue to run their offense. On defense, they're going to have to continue to clog those lanes and just contest those big guys down low, rebound, and get out in transition and make plays.
All right, well, we will see what kind of adjustments DeLaSalle will make to try to cut this 8-point deficit at the half. We have a few minutes before we will return and play. You're watching high school basketball.
Disaster tips from the objects left behind.
My home wasn't insured, but you can check your insurance policy now to make sure you're covered. Oh.
My savings are lost, but you can put money aside and plan for unexpected disaster costs.
We're lost forever, but you can scan important documents now so they survive.
For more tips on how to prepare, visit ready.gov.
Welcome back, everyone. If you are just joining us, I'm Jessica January alongside Eric Jimson, and we are at the half as the North St. Paul Polars lead the DeLaSalle Islanders 37-29. Still an entire half to go, but we've seen some really good basketball so far tonight. A great display of offensive power on both teams, despite DeLaSalle's number 10, Tyrell Terry, being out with a shoulder injury. So looking for an exciting second half here tonight. Yeah,
as we talked about pregame, I thought at this juncture of the game, I was expecting to be a little bit more higher scoring, but it's only 37-29, but I'm predicting second half that these teams will be in more of a rhythm and get going and should put some more importance up on the board here as this game goes on.
And the Polars will have the first offensive possession in the second half. Carter up top, right-hand drive. No foul call, rebounded by Travis. Irwin with the layup, rebounded by Battle, and he's fouled. And he'll get to the free throw line within 20 seconds of the first half.
And that was one of the things that plagued the Polars in the first half was the fouls mounting up. So here they go again. I mean, just 22 seconds to the half, the first foul on them. It's going to be something they're going to have to try to avoid if they want to be able to play good defense.
And it started on the offensive end with Carter taking a very difficult shot. It wasn't necessarily open, but like you said, as one of your star players, when those go in, you're cheering, and when those don't go in, sometimes your coach may have a problem with that. So trying to find that balance is something that every team is working throughout the entire season.
Yeah, if I could borrow a quote from Doc Rivers, like, as he says, a make or miss league in the NBA. I mean, just basketball in general is make or miss. Sometimes those shots, they go, sometimes they don't. Just got to just keep playing.
Langford Johnson with the great crossover. Jumper a little bit short there. Islanders will push it. Nice post feed to Travis. Short jumper miss, rattles in and out. Muhammad cooled off a little bit at the end of the second half, so looking to see him get going. And just as I speak, he turns it over. And Urin will convert the layup.
Oh.
And a scary foul there by Urin as Muhammad hit the brakes on him. Both players all right, though.
That could have been a lot worse.
Polars up 37-33. Carter on the wing off the ball screen. Muhammad one-on-one attack up against Travis, who blocks it and keeps it in bounds. Islanders on the break. Rebounded by Battle, and he's fouled and one.
Great job by Battle, getting on the offensive glass. He hasn't been able to get the ball in his spot so far in this half, but he just crashed on the glass and creating opportunities for himself. As a great player, that's sometimes what you have to do, just manufacture your points in different ways, and that's what he's finding a way to do.
Exactly, being at the right place at the right time, and so far this game, being able to knock down free throws. He'll convert the three-point play. He now has 15, and the Islanders are within 1 point. Langford Johnson with a snatch back, but that jumper misses everything.
That's a few times he's had a beautiful move, but just a poor finish on it. He's got to knock those shots down off these.
Battle with the short three, rebounded by Travis, and another foul by the Polars. And Travis will get 2 free throws.
DeLaSalle starting to wear on him a little bit with the size. It's just getting on the offensive glass now.
A well-needed timeout for the Polars. Started the second half not being able to score and fouling, which isn't a good combination when you're trying to keep a game.
Yeah, I think they're starting to realize that DeLaSalle starting to realize that their advantage is down low with those two post players. They're doing a good job protecting the basket, forcing North to shoot tough shots, and then now they're on the other end, DeLaSalle just crashing the boards and getting the Poles in foul trouble. So good timeout by the coach there, try to probably go over some things so maybe North can get some better shots on the offensive end and keep DeLaSalle off the glass.
And what's happening for the Polars, though, is this fouling is allowing the Islanders, 1, to shoot free throws, which is never good, but 2, then it's forcing the Polars to play in the half court. So they're not able to get out in transition and score how they were in the first half. And if they're going to continue to foul and slow up the game, it's not going to be a good result for them.
Yeah, slower paced game always, in my opinion, always bodes well for the team with more size, and that's what DeLaSalle has. They probably want to slow it down and let those big horses work the paint.
Travis, a rare miss for him. Misses the first one. And for the Polars, number 30, Muhammad, will get a break as number 10, Merle Smith, checks in. Travis, second free throw is good. And we are all tied up here at DeLaSalle High School, 37-37. 16 minutes left in the second half.
Great job showing by Travis on the screen there and getting back.
Carter with a great stop and pop. And he'll put the Polars back up 2. Battle inside, nice easy dish and left-hand finish.
Good high-low offense from the Islanders. Working things with the 2 big guys.
Long three, misses everything. That was Wes Simple, who's actually a freshman, youngest player on the team and playing solid minutes on varsity. Battle with a wide open jumper, and that's too easy.
It's always tough as a younger guy to step into the varsity role. You don't want to step on any toes being a younger guy. It's people, you may not always have that respect, but I commend him for going out there and just earning his minutes and earning the respect of these older guys and going to battle with his teammates.
Battle with great defense on the other end after hitting the jump shot. He now has 21 points. Still with 15 minutes to go. Wes Simple with the three, and he'll knock it down. Him and Muhammad both have 3 threes this game.
Yeah, and they want to get their offense jump started in the second half. That's what they're going to have to get back to, finding those open threes again and working that ball around.
Nice pass. Battle to Travis, but he misses the bunny.
Got to have those. In a game like this, you got to have those.
Carter looked to take that one at the white line. Back up to Wes Simple, over to Carter. Nice spin move. Takes his time, tries to lob it to Murphy, and that's turned over. Attack by White. Nice hop skip, but it's short. He stays with it, and he'll get the foul. Really strong, aggressive move by White. Maybe giving Travis and Battle a little bit of break on offense by taking it himself, taking the opportunity to try to be aggressive.
Yeah, that's what having good teammates, it'll help you out. Once these other two guys got established, he found a way to get to the line. And those guys have been taking up a lot of attention, so he took his opportunity, drove to the basket, opened up things for himself, and that's what you got to do. Basketball's a team game. One or two guys can carry it, but the more people that chip in, the easier the game will be.
White will miss both free throws. And Carter will look to pull up on the other end. Tried to draw the foul, but doesn't get it. Islanders will set it back up. Battle with the head fake. Nice strong take. And he finished it, no problem.
That could have easily been an and one right there. Good job by Battle, just finishing through the contact.
Yeah, I think if that was anyone else, they probably would have fell over with that kind of contact.
Yeah, definitely.
And a travel on the other end by Smith. And he'll head right to the bench. DeLaSalle up now 43-42. And Battle has 23 of those points. White on the baseline. Looks like North St. Paul switched to a zone. Battle's three is short. And Polars will rebound. Carter on the wing. Langford Johnson looking to go one-on-one.
The attention to detail for DeLaSalle's defense is just going up another level, bumping a lot of these cutters, and they're just in the right spots on the help, making North just shoot tough shots every time down. As they finish a tough shot right there.
Tomish with the dish to Murphy and a nice strong finish. North St. Paul now in the zone. And an and one by Hart.
Yeah, as you alluded to, North went into the zone, most likely attempting to try to slow down some of these paint points and keep these big guys away from the rim, but to no avail there as, somebody else to the Islanders gets it to the middle of the floor and another foul, and they convert the basket.
And in any basketball game at any level, the most dangerous place in a zone is inside the paint. And so when North St. Paul is letting cutters just cut through the middle, they're kind of setting themselves up to commit a foul or give up an easy basket.
Yeah, I like to compare the paint in basketball. It's more sort of like the trenches in football. I mean, with the offensive and defensive line, who can control the paint can be key in the game. And so far in the second half, DeLaSalle just find a way to dominate it.
Islanders up 2 now. You can hear the crowd getting into it. Wow, Carter with a nice floater off the spin move.
It's a tough shot right there. Great shot by that guy.
He has 14. North St. Paul will continue to show the 2-1-2. Trying to find a way to stop Battle and Travis. And right on cue, Battle with the left-hand floater. You know, the best way to defend players like that as Carter launches a 3 is to not let them catch the ball. Because once they catch it, it's very little that you can do.
Looks like he gambled a little bit on defense in the zone. And, I mean, that's all it takes. Once you gamble in the zone, if you don't get the ball, you're out of position. The zone, one of the links of the zone falls apart, and then everything just breaks down from there. You're going to go for those steals, you got to make sure you get them on a player like Battle, because once he turns around with no one in front of him, it's easy pickings from there.
Brendan Langford Johnson with the last basket, and Battle will get called for the travel. Tied up here, both teams 48-48, just under 11 minutes to go in the second half. A huge game for the Polars, being able to try to walk out of here with a road win, let alone against a team like DeLaSalle. And last season, they beat Tartan in the section quarterfinals and then lost to Cretin-Durham Hall as Carter gets the roll. They lost to them in the semifinals, and over the years, they just haven't been able to get past basically that first section game as Battle scores the easy layup. And so I think if they're able to pull off a win, or even just from this game tonight, how well they've played, they may have a chance to make it further into the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, just early on this season, they haven't gotten a win yet this year, but they play some steep competition, and this DeLaSalle team is no pushover, but for North, I mean, these are good tests for them, and you want to just come out on the better side of these going. This could give them a great deal of confidence going forward, and maybe they'll be able to continue to string that along, and they'll get past that opening round and string together a lengthy run.
Polar showing a full court man now. Irwin will bring it up. Greer looking to get it into Battle. Low post feed. Already with a double team. And Battle with the fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, he has it all working now.
And there will be a technical foul on the floor. Number 25, Greer. I'm not sure what the technical foul was for. I'm not sure if you saw that.
Yeah, I didn't catch what he did either.
I mean, Greer wasn't even involved in the play. I'm not sure if he may have said something. But number 1, DeJuan Carter will shoot the free throws. First one is good. Not really the type of play you want to give up at this point in the game.
Yeah, in high school basketball especially, because I mean you're getting 2 free throws out of those technical fouls, and that's just two free shots for a team. And it's already a hard-fought game. No team wants to give up leeway on either side. So I mean, just giving away, you never want to give away free points, and just costly error there. But I'm sure he'll correct it and continue to play hard.
So Polars will get the ball, as you said, as well. Carter now with 16 points. Ball tipped, deflected out of bounds. It will remain Polars' ball. Number 11, Whitlock, will return to the play as Greer will get a breather. 9:30 left in the second half. Thomas looking to make a strong move one-on-one, but he'll get called for the travel.
And this North St. Paul team looks like a completely different team on offense, with DeLaSalle running them off that three-point line and forcing them to make 1 and 2 moves, 2 extra moves to get to the basket. They look a lot different. They're not as comfortable on offense.
Irwin got stuck up top as he picked up his dribble, forcing DeLaSalle to take a timeout. Islanders still up 1 point. And I think we're pretty even here. I'm not really seeing, I thought most of the momentum was with DeLaSalle right now, but Polar's obviously still in it. I think both teams, it's going to go, one team's got to clean up something to blow this thing open, I think.
Yeah, I mean, from a scoreboard standpoint, the game is definitely in reach for either team, but early on it just feels like DeLaSalle just commanded the second half and dominated their way. North still trying to find their footing here in the second half after they haven't been able to really rely on their three-point shots like they did early on in the game. So, I mean, it can still go either way, but my early take from this half here is DeLaSalle starting to figure out a way to get consistent offense and defense on both sides.
Number 30, Muhammad, will return back to the game for the Polars as Irwin is fouled. So he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. And Muhammad, who started off the first half with 3 back-to-back threes, finished the half with 14 points, has yet to score another basket.
Yeah, he just hasn't been able to find his rhythm. As I alluded to a moment ago, DeLaSalle has done a much better job just running people off the line, and they haven't given him those easy threes. So if he's going to if he wants to get back in rhythm and get those shots, he's going to have to work extra hard to get those looks here in the second half.
Irwin misses both free throws. And Langford Johnson kicks it out to Carter, who attacks middle, and he's fouled. Misses the and 1, but he'll have 2 free throws. Foul was on 44 Travis.
He loves that pump fake and 1 dribble drive floater. I mean, early on in the game, he took a few threes from way out, and that forces defenders, even if you aren't making them every time, I mean, it forces defenders to kind of creep up further and further being scared of that shot falling. Now he's able to get by guys a lot easier and get that floater and get to the middle of the floor.
Both free throws good for Carter. He now has 18. North making sure that Battle doesn't get a shot, forcing him to kick it out. Can't keep him off the glass, and he'll get a shot attempt up, but he's fouled.
Yeah, he's in his bag of tricks now. It's going to be tough for North to figure out a way to slow him down.
Yeah, I mean, even when he's posting up, he doesn't even have the ball, and there's 3 guys shading his side.
I mean, their coach is definitely telling them that that's the guy that they have to slow down, but this mode that he's in right now, it's going to be tough for them to do that.
Which they did, that possession, they forced him to pass, but then they can't get him off the glass.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick your poison, right?
Yes. They got a long night ahead if they can't get this guy stopping from scoring these baskets.
Free throw good for Battle. Number 22, Hart, will return for the Islanders. Second free throw off. Battle is right on his mark, 30 points tonight. Still 8:30 left to go as Carter drops the and 1, another floater.
Yeah, that drive right floater, that looks like to be his go-to move, especially with some bigger guys down there protecting the basket for DeLaSalle. I mean, that's a great shot when you're going against guys of that size, and it's working for him.
Seems like his concentration gets a little better when he has a little bit more pressure on him, able to finish these and 1s. They're tough shots.
Yeah, no doubt.
He converts the 3-point play, makes the free throw. North St. Paul up 3 now. Still a lot of game left as Hart left-hand drive, and he finishes the layup. Muhammad with the drive. Steal by Hart. Open floor layup. Good defense by Carter. Looked like it was off his leg.
Yeah. Great hands from Carter to knock it free and prevent the easy two, but referee may not have seen it yet where the ball went. I think it was off of DeLaSalle as well, but they'll retain the possession.
Nice hustle. Way to continue staying in the play. Islanders will get the ball under the basket, though. Lob to Carter. Excuse me, to Battle. DeLaSalle looking to get it inside. Spacing isn't there, though, so Hart will drive it. Nice dish to Travis. Jumper short. Good hustle and rebounded by Irwin.
The offensive glass, I mean, DeLaSalle is making a living down there right now. Just continue to crash the glass.
Carter with the three and the early response.
Oh, he's starting to feel it now, too. Him and Battle going to have a nice little exchange here the rest of the way.
Nice pressure by the Polars in the Battle. Left-hand hook, and that's off. And Polars will look to push it down. Carter wants it back.
Yeah, he's calling for it.
One-on-one, and another foul. And he'll get to the free throw line. That was a clear foul right there.
Oh, yeah, he's putting the pressure on him now. He's ready to take this game over. DeLaSalle's going to have to anchor down and try to find a way to stop him. You can just see how he's walking. He has that swagger now. It's time for him to turn it on.
Free throw is good. He now has 26. Like you said, he's right up there with Battle. These two are going to still have 7 minutes left to go at it. West Simple will get a break here for the Polars as 22 Thomas returns back to play.
I can see DeLaSalle's coach is distraught over the calls that Carter is getting. It kind of reminds me of a player like James Harden who can just continue to draw those same type of fouls.
Those were fouls, though. They were fouls.
There is an art to drawing fouls. I mean, it is a skill. You got to have talent to do it.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of fouls, number 22, Thompson, will commit his first foul, and Travis will step to the line, and he'll shoot 1-and-1. Which is not a good look for the Polars. Still about 7 minutes left to go, and they're in the bonus.
If I'm DeLaSalle, knowing the Polars are in the bonus with this much time, I'm trying to continue to do what I've been doing and get that ball down low to our big guys and just go up strong and put the pressure on the Polars and try to get a good contest on it without fouling.
Second free throw good for Travis as well. Islanders only down 2, 59-61. And it's been all DeJuan Carter for the Polars. Pinch post action for the Polars. Langston Johnson with the crossover gets it back to Muhammad, and that three is good.
He does not need much room. You got to stay glued to him.
Polars back in a zone. Looks like they're going 2-3. Really trying to pack in the paint. Islanders will move it around up top. Finally, Irwin will call a play. Battle looks at the three. One dribble pull-up, that's off. Rebounded by Travis.
Tough move.
One dribble pull-up, and he'll make that layup.
I like the adjustment the Polars made there, though. DeLaSalle has not been hurting them from the arc, so they kind of backed off them a little bit and made sure they protected their paint a little bit better. I think that's a much better defensive strategy for them going forward.
Polars with some more pinch post action. That three is short by Carter.
He might have been fortunate to not get called for a foul on that three there, too. Didn't give the shooter much room to land.
Polars will remain in their zone, and Greer will take a three from the outside, and that's off, but offensively rebounded right to White. And Battle will get the three in the corner. Off again. Nice dish to Travis. No foul call by the bottom ref, but the side ref will get that one, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job by the ref for cleaning that one up. Definitely clear foul. But once again, just like the defensive adjustment the Polos just made, DeLaSalle shot a few threes up there, and none of them really even close. Now they just got to clean the defensive glass.
Exactly. So that was 5th foul on number 5 for the Polars, Murphy, who picked up a couple quick ones in the first half, trying to be on help side and block shots, and he got called for a couple tic-tac ones, and so to the bench.
And that's very frustrating as a player. Anytime you get called for, a few fouls you think that went the wrong way against you, and now you come out here and you commit a few real ones, and
right.
Here you go, 5 is the limit, and now you're out for the rest of the night. But he had a tough job. He had a tough task with two big-time bodies and aggressive players down low trying to slow that down.
First free throw will drop in for Travis. He's been great from the line tonight. Majority of his points has come from there. He has 12 points. Make that 13. Hart will return back to the game for the Islanders as Greer gets a breather. DeLaSalle still down 1 point, just under 5 minutes left to go in the second half. Langford Johnson, ball up top. Muhammad thinks about a three. Attack the rim, drops it off. Langford Johnson looked for the look away, but it was turned over. Hart to the rim, and he's fouled.
That's a few times now. Langford Johnson, he's gotten some looks, some pretty clean looks, like 14 to 15 feet from the basket or even closer. He's just not being aggressive at all. That time he kind of overpassed it, and then DeLaSalle jumped the pass lane, got the steal.
Exactly, which is sometimes even worse when you don't take the open shot. You got the flow, you got the rhythm, people are in position to rebound. And when you don't take it, it kind of hurts the team. And like that last possession, he turned it over.
Yeah, you can stymie your offense and get guys out of sync. You got to trust in yourself and his teammates trusting him delivering those passes on time. You got to put some of those shots up.
Hart makes both free throws, putting the Islanders up 1. White will get a sub as Greer returns back to the game. Looks like we have a uniform malfunction with Greer as he had his pants rolled up. And the ref is going to send him back to the bench.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Ref just...
That was very strange.
Yeah, he must just not like how his uniform is put together.
Whitlock back on the floor for the Islanders, guarding Carter. Wide open attack, and Carter will draw the foul.
Good call there. Guy was late getting set.
Nice attempt by Hart, but like you said, definitely late. I like how Carter is continuing to stay aggressive, not settling for these threes after he just hit a big one, and basically he's trying to put the team on his back.
Yeah, you want to be a great offensive player. That's a staple of a great offensive player, is to be able to get to the free throw line and continue to put pressure on the defense. Because, shots are just not going to fall some nights, but being able to get to that free throw line and pick your spots can always keep you in rhythm as an offensive player. So good job by him.
Carter now with 28 points, just 2 under Battle, who's been stuck at 30 for the last couple of minutes in this half. Polar still in the zone, showing a 2-3, trying to force the Islanders to take an outside shot. Battle will see the basket in the corner, and he knocks it down. And one. I think he heard me say he was stuck at 30, and so he had to make a shot.
Yeah, right on cue, he gets a 3 to fall.
And for the Polars, another player fouled out. That was number 4, Mikael Twyman. So he'll go to the bench.
I think it was the fourth on.
Oh, 4th foul.
Number 30, Muhammad there.
Battle will make the free throw. DeLaSalle now up 69-65. Just under 4 to go.
That's a huge 4-point play. Battle's not reluctant to shoot those threes after he missed about his first 4 or 5.
Muhammad with a nice pull-up.
That guy can shoot the ball.
His 5th 3 of the game. And all of them have been tough shots. He's not getting any wide open looks, and he's just nailing them. North back into man-to-man. Battle up top. And he'll get called for a travel. That's the 2nd time tonight. A little bit over anxious, just needs an extra second to make sure his feet are set.
Yeah, just sometimes when you got the high hand, you see a little daylight and you want to get to it so quickly, but his mind is made up, but the feet just aren't catching up to it. A couple turnovers on travels.
Polars down 1 point. Muhammad, great pass inside. West Simple, corner 3. Barely off. Carter tries to tip it in. Battle with the rebound. And Islanders catch a break. Travis with a good seal. But White doesn't like it. Battle left-hand floater. Travis with the rebound. And Muhammad will control it. Good defense by the Islanders, not letting Muhammad get off. Nice dish. Nice pass to Carter. And that'll put him at 30.
Great job from Muhammad not settling and creating an opportunity for his teammate. Beautiful pass.
White attempted the entry pass to Travis. A little bit too much, and it'll be North St. Paul ball as they call a timeout. Polars now just went up 1 point with the last basket by Carter. He has 30 points. Muhammad has 20 points. And this team is still in it. Like I said, the games that they've had so far this season, they've had the leads. They've shown that they can play at a high level, but tonight they look great.
Yeah, I mean, every game is a new opportunity. They got another chance here to close one out. I mean, North looking for this first win. This is going to be this is the 2 biggest minutes of their season so far. I mean, you only can play in the present, and we can see if they can go ahead and capitalize on their play tonight and close out here and get a win. DeLaSalle, on the other hand, they want to protect the home court. They got a lot of pride, and 2 more minutes for them to go out and make a few more plays and try to stay undefeated on the season.
So the only thing about the Polars team, as we've seen in DeLaSalle, they obviously have 2 low post players in Battle and in Travis who they can go to and get a layup, right? Polars don't necessarily have those big bodies. So what type of plays should they be trying to come up with to close out this game?
Well, for the Polars, you want to get the ball into the hands of your best ball handlers. Maybe run some pick and roll action, some screen action, high pick and roll. Get those good ball handlers and decision makers going downhill where they can either choose to attack or choose to make the pass and set somebody else up.
So would you be okay as a coach with Muhammad taking these threes if he gets a wide open look?
Oh, yeah. The way he shoots the ball, and the work that he's put into that. Anytime that guy can get a look, you gotta just let him have it and go, and he got to put it up.
Carter with the jumper, that's short. Number 22, Thomas, crashed the rebound, and it'll stay Polar's ball off of Travis.
And he won't get the rebound for that on the stat sheet, but that's a huge play
Absolutely.
by him keeping that ball alive and forcing
Muhammad
Travis.
with a wide open look and an offensive foul called on number 11, Wes Dimple, and that was a huge play right there. That was 3 points going down.
Yeah, Muhammad's upset about that one because that was
That was
already
open
down.
look he got this game. Polar's up 1 point still. Back to a man defense. And of course, Islanders go to battle. Left-hand jumper, that's short.
That should be a foul
And then
on
over
Travis.
the back call by Travis. Polars fans happy about that call. 17 foul for the Islanders. So Carter will head to the line and shoot 1-on-1.
Most of Travis's fouls have come off of crashing offensive glass. I mean, he's been great on the glass in the second half, but now with 4 fouls, you have to be careful to not be too aggressive once he's boxed out, because that could be an easy 5th foul for him to be disqualified from this match.
Carter gets the roll in on the first free throw. Second attempt good as well. He's got 32. DeLaSalle here, just under 2 minutes. They'll go to battle. Down to Travis, and a very quick, easy layup. Under a minute to go. Polars up 1. Carter with the drive. And it's good.
He's not settling. Not settling. Good job of him just continue to get to that basket.
Polars up 3 points. Have the opportunity here for a huge road win. Hart with the layup, and it's short. Rebounded by Carter. And a foul. Carter with a huge play on the offensive end, and then he comes down and gets the rebound.
A huge rebound by him, and a great job of selling that call down on the baseline. Sometimes the ref like to give you a jump ball in this situation 50-50, but he got a good position his body the proper way and sold the foul, and rightfully so. He's going back to the line. These with two huge free throws, or huge 1-and-1.
Polars up 3. Make that 4. Carter has 35 points, and he's just been phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, this second half has just belonged to him. After looked like Battle is going to just completely take it over and steer the Islanders to victory. Carter with an answer. He just reeled off a string of points, and
second free throw good by Carter. That'll put the Polars up 5 points, 76-71. Only 32 seconds left in the second half. And the Islanders are going to have to come up with something quick here out of the timeout.
yeah, I imagine they try to get a quick action, either going to Travis or Battle down low. See if they can get a quick 2, and then probably they'll get a full court press off the made basket, see if they can force a turnover. If not, they have to foul and rely on North to miss some free throws. This is a tough spot for the Islanders to be in. I mean, with the way they're shooting the ball from that outside,
Exactly.
really not a threat for them so far this game. So, I mean, 5-point deficit with 30 seconds is going to be tough.
North St. Paul looking for their first victory on the season. They played great tonight. Islanders have played great as well. But it looks like the Polars are ready to come in and take this one.
Too easy.
Number 20, Andrew Aaron with a very quick layup. And I'm not sure what kind of defense that was for the Polars, but it's kind of like the Red Sea. They just parted and let him open.
Yeah, just bad communication at this juncture of the game. North St. Paul's coach livid about giving up that easy 2. I mean, you don't want to foul anything in that situation, but you can't give it up that easy. I mean, practically took no time off the clock, and they just walked down and got a 2. Now you're forced to beat the press of your North St. Paul here.
So now as the Islanders, do they press and try to get the steal? Do they go for the foul right away? Which way do you think they're going to play it?
Well, I imagine with 24 seconds, you at least want to see if you can force them into a corner or get a quick trap and then try to get the steal. I mean, you probably don't want to let too much time run off here. 4 to 6 seconds run off, and then they probably commit the foul and rely on North to help them out and miss a few free throws.
Still a 1-possession game here. Polars up 76-73. 24 seconds left. And the Polars will get it the length of the floor. Obviously, the Islanders are going to show a full court press here. Ball's into Carter, immediately doubled. And we'll get a foul. Looks like most fans wanted a jump ball, but Carter will return to the free throw line.
I think that's the right call. Neither of the Islanders could get a full grip on the ball, and Carter was strong with the ball, good pivot, and made sure neither of the Islanders could tie him up, and that's a good call.
First free throw good for Carter.
He continues to make some huge free throws here down the stretch.
Substitution here for the Islanders. Travis will return back to the game. And Whitlock will get a break. Second free throw good. Bounces in for Carter, and he's at 38 points tonight.
Got to get some quick here.
Battle up top, looking for space. Good defense, no foul call. And a whistle here. I'm not sure what the call was. Polars had a wide open layup on the other end.
Yeah, the ref stopped play.
Inadvertent whistle, which is unfortunate. So Polars will have to take it out on the sideline.
Yeah, hopefully that's not costly for the Polars. Looks like they had an easy layup on the other end that could have just iced the game.
Still up 5 nonetheless. Carter will be fouled again and will return back to the free throw line. Still 9 seconds left in the game. And a whistle on the floor. 5 fouls on 22 Hart. So he'll have to take a seat as Travis returns back to the game.
And this Polars varsity team has done a much better job closing out the game than their JV team did a little earlier. I mean, they were up a point or two with like 40 seconds left. They ran down and forced a few shots up, which was puzzling to me. I have no idea with no shot clock why they went down and forced some shots, but
Carter's first free throw was good. Irwin back on the other end, attempt miss, and Greer will get fouled with under a second left. And it looks like the Polars will walk away with this game. Greer will still get 2 free throws. First one off of Greer. Only 0.9 left. So someone just needs to touch the ball, finish the game.
yeah, if you're North here, just throw it in, get it in bounds, and you'll walk out of here with a W.
And that will do it for the game. North St. Paul defeats the Islanders 79-74. making it their first win on the season. DeJuan Carter goes for 39 points, and the Polars walk away with a road win.
Well, if there was ever a game ball to be handed out, you got to hand it to DeJuan Carter. Once the second half kicked off, the Islanders came out blazing, particularly Battle. They made a huge run, but Carter just stymied that run with his constant offense, and he caught fire and put his team on his back. Also, Muhammad was able to chip in with a few timely threes and just timely plays, and the North finally closed out a game and finished it out the way they want to, and they get their first win of the season.
For the Islanders, Battle finished with 34 points, Travis with 15. Now tonight they were They were without Tyrell Terry, who averages 22 points a game. How do you think they walk away from this game, and what do you think they can take away from it?
Well, they're still a very talented team, and I know they're probably hoping they'll have Tyrell back here in the near future. But they did a good job of crashing the glass and controlling the rebounds. I mean, Battle had a great game. Travis had a good game. I think if anything that they could shore up is just be consistent on defense. Early on in the first half, they gave up a lot of open threes. In the second half, North was able to start breaking down their initial defender and get to the lane. So as long as DeLaSalle just plays that consistent sound defense, they should be fine. I mean, they got the talent to go win games, and they'll be good here going forward.
Next game for the Islanders will be Friday, December 21st versus Benilde St. Margaret. So they'll have a long week of practice. And for the Polars, their next game will be against Simley Tuesday, December 18th. A great game by both teams. Nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in. You're watching high school basketball.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Hi everyone, I'm Jessica January alongside DeJuan Carter as the North St. Paul Polars just defeated the DeLaSalle Islanders. First of all, congrats on the win, 39 points. Can you just tell me how you were feeling tonight and what was going through your head as you had such a great night offensively?
We really want to win, and I just tried to get everybody in the game and just make everybody want to win because we're 0-3 going into this game. So we had the will, everybody had the will, and I just really wanted to win. So I'm not going.
So that last free throw went in and out. I know you wanted to go for 40. Just how did that feel? Just like having the opportunity to even be close to scoring 40 points.
It was really cool though. Like that's a lot of points, like for one player in the game. But it's not that bad. Like I'm a team player, so it's not really about the points for me. Like I try to make sure they have a fun experience by winning. So that's all that matters really.
So playing against DeLaSalle and the type of team that they are, they're known for having a great program year in and year out. How does this win change the course or the momentum for you guys this season?
That's a big win. They're a really good defensive team, and I know that we can put up that many points against them. I know we could put up with the best of them. So I think that was really good to show us we can hang with everyone else.
So in earlier games this season, you guys have had leads and weren't able to capitalize on them. What were some things you guys were talking about maybe on the floor or in timeouts to help you guys keep your focus and maintain the lead?
We just stood together because you know how we like to shoot threes. So we pull random threes, but we stood together. We still did that, but we knew we're playing for each other. So we always got to just keep a good attitude no matter how much we're scoring or how much we're not scoring.
Well, thanks again. Congrats. Thank you all for watching. This is high school basketball.